What's going on? This is Joe, Gemini Sports Hub, back with another rip. Today we got some score treat. Went out to Walmart to pick up some other stuff. Picked these up for $21.97. Not a whole lot you can pull out of them, but kind of neat looking. There are Trick or Treats number the 99. Some Rising Stars bats, Rising Stars Trick or Treat number the 99. So yeah, you can pull some numbered stuff out of it. There's 40 packs per bundle, 3 cards per pack. And with that, we'll get right into it. I know these are more intended to be a Halloween gift, and I have another one in the background. I may give them out as Halloween gifts, just to try to get some kids interested in the hobby. But this is our first look at the new rookies, so we'll see if we can get after them. Aeneas Williams, there's a Keon Coleman, Rising Stars, and a Brian Robinson Jr. on the bats parallel, which I kind of like that one. I'm struggling to get in these first couple packs. Are kind of, there we go. All right, next we got a Rashawn Gary, Bucky Irving Rising Stars, and a Zach Moss on the bats. Kind of neat looking. I mean, I know they're kind of a gimmick, but definitely a neat looking set. I'm glad that Score came out with it, thinking about kids. Christian Gonzalez, there's an Adonai Mitchell Rising Stars, and a Chris Godwin. And already I'm putting them in the wrong stack, so we're gonna have to fix that real fast. You know, I'm recording this Monday before Monday Night Football, first week of the season. Pretty exciting start to the season yesterday. A lot of things kind of a little bit wild about the first week. Jacoby Myers, there's a Troy Franklin, and a Greg Lloyd. One thing I've found was really wild, even after the first games, there was like 16 field goals over 50 yards, and I know there was more throughout the day. So I think we came close to breaking the record for most 50-yard field goals, and a lot of lower scoring affairs. Cortland Sutton, there's a Kool-Aid McKinstry, and a J.C. Horn. So some of these rookie names I'm going to butcher, even some of the vets I might, but yeah, I'm still kind of learning the draft class. I know all the big stars, but some of the lower end players I might miss. Jalen Warren, there's a Rome Odunze. That's a good one. And a Justin Herbert. So no parallels thus far. I know they're pretty hard to come by. I've watched quite a few other videos. But that doesn't mean we can't hit one. Doesn't mean we can't hit a big name one. So hopefully we'll have some luck on our side. There's Sam Laporta, that's a Hawkeye. And a Marvin Harrison Jr. on the Rising Stars. And then there's a Will Lutz. Been having trouble finding product here lately. I haven't been really hunting super hard, but when I'm going and looking on the shelves, somebody else is clearing it out. Didn't get on Select much. Got a little bit of Optic. Have not gotten any Topps Composite. I haven't even seen it out in the wild. So Rashad White, there's a Dylan Johnson Rising Stars, and a Sean Alexander. But yeah, going back to week one, couple things I thought were going to happen that did. One being Jameson Williams just tearing it up. I had a feeling that was going to be the case. Tyreek Hill, there's a Cooper Eugene. He's a Hawkeye. And a James Conner. I think he had like 152 yards or something last night. I look for him to be an All-Pro this year. I know they got Amon-Ra, but those two beside one another, if they can both stay healthy, those lines are going to be very tough to beat. Deshaun Watson, Edgerrin Cooper, and a Christian Gonzalez. I was also kind of disappointed to see, even though Fields wasn't able to score any touchdowns for the Steelers, he did run that offense relatively efficiently. And then watching the Bears with Caleb Williams really weren't very efficient. I mean, their defense and special teams came through for him, but he did not look very well in command of that offense. So Jalen Hurts, there's a Quentin Mitchell, and a Will Anderson Jr. And I kind of said that over the summer, you know, as they were trading Fields away, like I don't, we'll see. You know, I don't want to write him off after week 1, but I don't know that Caleb Williams is all that. Maybe he is. Maybe his best is yet to come. Lawrence Taylor. There's another Marvin Harrison Jr. and a Patty Mahomes. We'll go ahead and set him over in the rookie pile because he's going to get sleeved up after this. I know he came out of college with a lot of hype, but a lot of players do. Something tells me he's not going to be. He'll be a serviceable quarterback, but I don't know that he's going to be a Patty Mahomes type. Darren Waller. There's a Devontae Walker and a Terrell Davis. I know he's definitely got the weapons to throw to if he can get better command of that offense, but I think he was throwing for like 3 yards a throw or something like that. I can't remember what his stat average was, but a couple other players are the same way. Bo Nix kind of struggled as well. So Evan Ingram, there's J.J. McCarthy. That one deserves a sleeve right now. Tyler Algier, it's too bad he got his tore his knee up, but I do look for him to take over that starting role as soon as he comes back next season. Darnold looked really good, though. Kind of figured that was going to happen. He looked really good when he first got traded to the Panthers, too, and then the rails kind of fell off of it as the season wore on. So I think he starts hot about every year. Luke Kuechly, there's a Brock Bowers. He had a good game, too. And a Jaden Reed. One of the bright spots for the Raiders. He had some yards, quite a few catches. I think he led them in receiving yards. And Anthony Richardson, I know CJ won the battle, but Anthony Richardson looked like he's something special, and that's kind of cool to see. There's an Amani Hooker, Braylon Allen, and Eli Manning, which I believe he was a Hawkeye too, wasn't he? It doesn't say on the back of here. I want to say he was. I can't remember. Which, speaking of college ball, the Hawkeyes having Iowa State come back, kick field goal in the last second, 54-yard field goal, as a matter of fact, kind of stung a little bit, but we should have put that game away. Ivan Pace Jr., there's another J.J. McCarthy, and a Jim McMahon. Been the Hawkeyes' history the last couple of years, and one thing I thought was kind of ironic is we're able to put up 40 with Kirk Ferentz on the bench, or suspended for a game. They can only put up 20 when he's at the helm. He's a little conservative. Terry McLaurin, there's a Michael Penix Jr. and an Andre Rison. So we're getting pretty much all the big name rookies. I'm sleeving up these QBs, but we got Marvin Harrison in there, Brock Bowers. So we're getting some good ones. Wearing my fingers out opening these up, though. I think it's a great idea. Boy, if I was a kid and somebody was handing these out, I'd be putting on different masks and going back and getting more. Dylan Carlson, there's a Jalen Wright, and an Ivan Pace Jr. They are cool looking, though. I know they came out a couple weeks ago or a month ago, but when you can't get a hold of anything else, you see something you ain't opened yet on the shelf, and it's like, okay, I'll try it. Now we got a Dalton Kincaid. There's a Bucky Irving, and a Treylon Burks. Kind of been holding off on making videos, but part of that's because I haven't been really chasing after boxes. So Austin Hooper, there's a Jalen Polk, and a DeAndre Swift, who he looked really pedestrian yesterday. Started out first couple drives and looked like he was going to take over the game, but did not occur. How about those referees on Thursday night? Not trying to alienate the Chiefs fans, but it sure seems that the refs are in your corner. So, Doug Williams, there's another Marvin Harrison Jr. That's the third one out of here, and a Jerry Jeudy. Felt bad for the Ravens. And then to watch them at the beginning of the game, calling all those illegal formation penalties first couple of drives, not to call it the rest of the weekend. I thought that was kind of suspect. Nick Chubb, Michael Pratt, and an Aaron Jones. I also don't know for sure what to think about the new kickoff rules. I'd like to know what you guys think. Leave a message in the comments to let me know. I like that DJ Dallas was able to run one back, but I saw a lot of touchbacks. So Breece Hall, Roman Wilson, Richard Dent, A legend there. I get you don't want people coming down there firing off like a missile, but at the same time, doesn't give the receiver a whole lot of time to, read the defense and try to get upfield. Ty Law, there's a Brian Thomas Jr., which he had a couple catches yesterday, and Adrian Peterson. And those Jaguars, I don't know whether the Dolphins just came out flat, but they definitely look like a lot better team than last year. But they were supposed to perform last year, so maybe they're just finally coming around to what they were supposed to be a year ago. Cole Kmet, Jordan Travis, and a Ricky Jackson. Been selling a lot of cards on eBay. You guys should check out my eBay store. It's Gemini Sports Hub, just like the store or channel name is. Starting to get pretty high volume of cards on there and some pretty good deals. There's an Anthony Richardson and another Brock Bowers, as well as a Dietrich Wise Jr. I'm going to go ahead and set the Richardson over there just because he had such a, not necessarily such a great game, but he threw, 260 or something like that. Three throws over 50 yards. A couple touchdowns out of that. I look for that to continue to happen all season long. Chad Johnson, there's a Roman Wilson, and a Dustin Hopkins. So, still a ton of packs left. Gonna be a little longer video because of it. I heard you can get these at Sam's Club, get 90 in there instead of 40, but I don't have a Sam's Club membership, so I passed over on that. So, TJ Watt, Keon Coleman again, and another Anthony Richardson. This time, it's almost like you're getting every card in both the bats and the pumpkins, or jack-o'-lanterns. Have not seen a Caleb Williams yet, though. Which, I know I say I think over time he's going to wind up just being a serviceable quarterback, but definitely still want to pull his cards. Jane Sternad, there's a Jaheim Bell, and a George Pickens. Just in case I'm wrong, because I've been wrong quite often. I thought Jameis Winston was going to be something at one point in time. So, Gus Edwards, Dallas Turner, and a Cameron Jordan. And I'm still having a hard time walking away from that after seeing Deshaun Watson struggle so bad yesterday. I really wanted to see him with the Saints do something. And he started to in 21 until he got hurt. It'd be nice to see him run that Browns offense. I know they're not going to let up on Deshaun because they paid him so much money for quite a while. But if he doesn't start performing, they really ought to give Winston a shot. Micah Parsons, Latu, Sam Hubbard. And I know what everybody's going to say about the interceptions and stuff, but still a guy's a gunslinger. Randy Moss, Troy Franklin, and Eddie George. Oh, we might be getting to the bottom on one side. Yeah. So we're starting to get close to the end. Still haven't pulled a numbered card. It'd be cool to pull one. Aaron Rodgers, Malachi Corley, and a Brett Favre. Nice kind of color match there on the Favre. Pulled Rodgers and Favre out of the same pack. I don't know that they'd like that, being so close to one another. They definitely tried to separate from one another whenever both were in Green Bay. Although Favre did mentoring for a season. There we got a Kyler, Rome Odunze again, and a Bernie Kosar. So I must have got the J.J. McCarthy, Rome Odunze, and William Harrison Jr. or Mike or Marvin. Boy, why did I say William? Darrell Revis, Jonathan Brooks, and Tony Baselli. Don't mind me. I'm just trying to confuse my players with sounds like some historical figure or something. I don't even know. So we got a Darius Slayton. There's a Dallas Turner and a Clinton Portis. So coming down the last three packs of the box, I think anyway. Yeah. Really would like to hit another quarterback if we can, another rookie quarterback. That's sure what I'm looking for. So we got a Cameron Dicker, Brendan Rice, and a Logan Wilson. So didn't do it in that one. And if we can get a numbered card, that'd be cool too. You know, being numbered out of 99, I'm sure that the volume in these is through the roof. It's going to be pretty hard to hit anything numbered. Jamal Williams, there's another Cooper Eugene. Happy to see that. Kurt Warner. The running, excuse me, the running back Kurt Warner. And with that, we're down to our last pack. If you could give me a like and subscribe, I'd greatly appreciate it. Trying to grow this channel. Every like, subscribe, comment, it all helps get me out there. So there's a Jahmyr Gibbs, and a Ladd McConkey is going to be our last rookie, along with the Randy Moss. So we didn't do horrible. I know I got some Richardsons in here. Probably don't necessarily have to be, but we got a Penix, a couple of J.J. McCarthy's. Definitely can't be too upset about that. You know, 21.96, pulling rookie QBs. Regardless overall long-term value, they're still fun to pull. So that's going to do it. Like I say, if you can give me a like and subscribe, I greatly appreciate it. Until my next video, peace.